In this video, we will discuss JavaScript switch cases. In this, like we had if-else statement that we used in the previous lectures so that we could perform multi-way branch, but this is not always the best way to get the solution. We use switch cases when all of the branches depend on the value of a single variable. So let's look at its syntax. In its syntax, we have switch expression, then case condition 1. Firstly, we write expression in the switch keyword and then it closes with our curly braces. Then we write case condition. It could be condition 1. We might have any condition here and we will write it. Case keyword will be similar. Then what we'll do is we will have two dots, our colon and then the statement. When the statement is done, then we will have the break keyword and after break there will be a semicolon. Same will be the case with case 2 condition and any number of conditions after that. If none of these print, then we will have a default keyword and then default condition. We will write any statement here. If there is no condition, then the default statement will be printed. Let's look at it in an example. In this, if we forget to add break, what break does is it indicates the end of a particular case. If we forget to add this, then what happens is that all of our statements, case 1, case 2, and how many other number of cases get executed. Let's look at its examples. Here I have a variable grade equals to a in string. Then I have written the keyword switch and added a switch named grade. Then I have told my condition in case A. And then after document.write have printed the statement here. And then I have added the statement, ended the case with break and added a semicolon here. So what is it doing? Like what we have else, if I had else, here what I would have done is compared grade double equals to A. This is comparing it itself, that if the grade is A, print this. If it is B, print this, C, then this, D this, F this. If none of these get printed, then go to default. So let's run it and see. So what has it printed? Good job. Because the value of the grade was A. If I had another value for grade, if I had B, then it would have printed pretty good job. If I had D, if I had not given any condition, it would have printed unknown grade. What happens if we do not add break? I have written the same code here without break statement. The break which we would add in every statement, like here how every case ended in break. What it will do is print all of it. So let's look at it. Do this. Good job, pretty job. It has printed all the statements that were in the cases, including the default one. So it is a must for us to write break at the end of every case that this particular case ends here. So this is it for this video. Let's meet in the next video.